Okay, so hello everyone, this is Ronak here, and today I am here with a video of making CLI applications with Ruby. So for this, we will be using this thor-gem, and while making CLI applications, we will not make a Ruby file and just run it. We will be making a Ruby gem and installing it and try to run it from anywhere. Okay, so let's get started. Like this, text. I will be making this gem here, and for making the gem we do bundle gem. We will be using bundle. This will generate the basic scaffolding things for our gem, set up the project directory and everything. Bundle gem. What should we name our gem? Okay, I am naming my gem my name, like Ronak. You can name it anything you want. Okay, and if you are running bundle gem and name the gem for the first time, it will ask for something like code of conduct and license. So those are the normal things. Just follow the command line instructions, and you will be good to go. Next, let's just move into that folder, and I'm opening it in my text editor. You can open it in any editor you want. So very first thing, let's give it an initial commit. Initial commit. Okay, good to go. Now the very first thing, we will go in the gem spec file and we will edit these things like summary and description homepage. So this will prevent from this will give us a short thing if we publish it on the rubygems.org website. So these are the things required. So I will just put any data, and you can put the relevant summary you want, and I will just give it a website, which will be I'm giving my website. You can give anything. Okay, done. And as we need to make it, we need to build it, and we need to install this thing. So in the rake file, I'm making a rake task for this, which will build and install the gem for us, so that it will save our time writing two commands at the command line in the terminal for building it and installing it. So namespace, I'm giving it the namespace of gem, then a task name build. Okay, what it will do, system will run rake build and run rake install. This will what this rake command will do. Okay, so and whatsoever dependency, let's go back to this. We will be using a thor gem for these things. So I will be adding thor gem as a dependency over here. Spec. And why I'm adding it over here and not in the gem file is because if anyone wants to test this gem in further, if we publish that these things to the Ruby gems, or then they can test these things without setting up the local development environment. And dependency Thor. And other thing which I wanted is I don't want the executable name like this. I want it to be like chronic, so that we can call it anywhere in the CLI. But if you keep that other way, then you need to open the IRB or any Ruby file. Then you require that thing. Then you test that thing. So this will make our testing easy if we replace that thing by the executable name which you want. and we need to do some things, other things also to make this work, but that I will show you when we got some error while executing the thing. That would be the best way. Okay, so now, yeah, one more thing I wanted to do. I don't want that this goes like this, because whenever I added a new file, if I didn't if I didn't commit that thing, it won't recognize that a new file has been added. Okay, so I want this to be like this. So what is it? It is just saying that okay, it will recognize the files like this. So what is this? Git ls files will give us the list of the files which Git is monitoring. It is a string, and the split by slash n will give the array of the file name. So I want to see, I can show you quickly. Okay, git git ls files. Okay, so you can say it is a slash n separated list of files. Um, we can do split slash n. It will split and it will give all the name of the files. So these will be the files which this gem will recognize. If it will be if I haven't changed these things, then what I need to do whenever I added a new file inside lib product, whenever I did a new file, then I need to commit that change. Then those require run a version and require other files would work. Before that it wouldn't. Okay. Okay. What we have done. We have modified our rake file. Yeah, and yes, we have added the third dependency, so we need to update one install. We need to do that thing. Okay, so it's giving us. Okay, okay, sorry, I forgot it. Uh, yep, good to go. And I'm not focusing very much on the git message because it's a tutorial. I want to show you the code, but I will just give it something like take file added thor-gem and modified gem spec file. Okay, okay. So what we will be doing is now we will be going in the Ronet folder, and we will be making a new file over there with the name as cli.rb. Okay, and this CLI will require our thor-gem, which will provide the functionality of making CLI, and this will be in the module of Ronak with having a class of CLI, which will derive from class thought. This thought class is provided by this gem. Okay, so that's cool. And okay, there is a functional there are the functions which this Thor class provides to our inherited class CLI, and in this we give descriptions to our command line things, and this functionality is provided by the Thor. Okay, so I'm making a say hello function. Okay, then let's say hello and name it will take, and what it this is the command thing, and now we need to give a friendly message what this command does. So it will be like say hello to name. Okay, now we need to define that same function say hello, which will take name as a parameter, and what it does, it just simply puts hello to this thing name. Okay, cool. Yep, that's cool. Second thing, we don't need to actually what you do is whenever you make a file, you require these files over here. Why? Because whenever someone require your gem, then the very first file loaded is this file, same the same file having the same name as your gem under the lib directory. This file went. So this file should require every dependent file present in this folder. Okay, but as this is a CL application, we wouldn't be using this file. So if you don't require this file, the CLI file over here, this will do because what we'll be doing is if you see in your genspec file, you will see that binary directory where our executable will live is exe. So let us create that thing. We will create a exe directory, and inside that we will be creating a file called Ronak, and we will give it that it should be executed by Ruby. Here we will do require Ronak CLI, and what we will do is we will do what's there? Yeah, Ronak CLI, Ronak CLI dot start. Start. Okay, this method is provided by this class to this class. Okay, and we are just calling this. So what it will do is whenever we call our executable, it will directly just start our this file, which has only one command till now. Okay, so let us try making this, and we will be just try installing this gem, and we will be using our rake command, rake gem, which we have built, gem built, and we will see if any other comes. Okay, so it's built the gem and it installed the gem also. That's cool. So if it worked correctly, then okay, and it wouldn't. I cannot load search file Ronex CLI. Okay, so as I told you, it cannot load search file Ronex CLI because I did committed that things. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. If you do git status, so you can see that there is still a file lib Ronex CLI.rb which needed to be added. Uh, if I haven't added it till now, git ls. This is not recognizing in this list. The array of files provided by this doesn't contain this file. That's why it is not able to require that thing. But if I add it like this and added CLI file and make executable, that's all I think. Now if we do break gem fill, now it will take that file and use that. Now if we do okay another error, that forward argument cannot be a constant. Oops. Okay, so it shouldn't be a capital one. It should be small because in Ruby what happens is capital names are constants and not variables. Fixed as small well. Oops. No problem. Let's do Drake gem build. Okay, now hopefully, please. Yep, that worked. So there, that's happened. So if you write the our executable name, it will show you. Okay, so currently we have a command like Ronak say hello, then we provide the name and it will say hello to name. This is that thing. If you Ronak say hello to Zoom. Let us say a guy named um, let's say Ram. So it will say hello Ram. Okay. So this is our first command by our drawer gem related. You can create anything. Okay. Okay. So allow me to show you. And let us see another thing which is very cool, like sub command things. If you go to the website of thor-gem and if you scroll down at the bottom, you can see how we can create it sub commands in thor-gem. Okay, for the sub commands, we describe a method similarly, and we just use sub command method provided by thor-gem, and we give the name of the file, name of the class in which we have placed our command. Okay, so I'll show you how you can do that. And yeah, if we encounter any errors, we will solve these things. Okay. Okay, so what sub command should Ronak can have? Ronak, uh, particularly like food. Let's make a sub command of like food and food name. If it is a like food and if you give a food name, then it will say it will return whether Ronald like it or not. Okay. Now if you what we have sub command of we need to provide same name because this is what a user can see from the commands so from the help command like food project like food and food name. No, here what should be mentioned is only the sub command thing which we want, and after that the name of the file like food name of the class. Okay, so what we'll do, we will require related like food. And what do you do is okay, like food.rb. Yes, now let us do it in the Ronald, the class name, and then the class name. Uh, Class name, what is that? Like food. We don't need an initializer. Like food. Like food. Just say pizza. Like food pizza. This would be the sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, like food pizza. So it will say yes, he does like it. And do we need to provide description? Yeah, we need to provide description there also. This is description. Whether or not he likes pizza. Okay. So This is it, I think. This is it, I think. What we are doing here, you can see that we are using subcommand functionality given by the thor-gem. We are giving the name after which this will be this will be the name of the command after which the subcommands can proceed. So it will be like Ronak, like food, subcommand. Then after the commands in these files, pizza, like these. Okay, you got that thing. Okay, so let us test this thing. There will be things which we need to add it before get add. So what to say? Added a sub command break gem build. Okay, okay. So if we now do like, man, we got an error as usual. Okay, undefined method this. Okay, okay. So we need to import Thor over here. I know it's not the best practice because we are requiring Thor hairs and we are requiring Thor hair also. What should be the ideal condition that we should require Thor only at the common module and everyone gets take it from there. But in this, I you can do that thing. That is a pretty easy thing. But in this video, I just wanted to show you that how the Thor works and how you can use it, this is the main thing. Okay, and we also need to derive a class from it. Okay, now we need to commit this message, commit this thing, add it, or subcommand file. If we still have, let's run it and see if it works or not. And yeah, it worked. So you can say that uh, if you do like run out like food. Okay, so if you do like Ronic Lightfoot, then it will show the sub commands of this thing. Lightfoot help will should help you with the it's a okay, it's a command provided by the Thor itself, which will guide you through different commands available over here. And the very first command is pizza. So let us use that thing. Ronic like food pizza. Yeah, it does like it. So it returns our thing. So this is how you make CLI applications in Ruby. You can extend that as application. You can add multiple files over here. You can obviously improve the project structure by requiring it at one place. And yeah, but the most important thing is, which I wanted to tell you, is making this executable by any of your name and providing providing that executable information here and in this starting your CLI. So our CLI app is our starting point. This is the important thing to note while making a CLI application in Ruby via a gem. Or you just wanted to write the code in a Ruby file and you just wanted to test that thing, then you can just make a Ruby file and start the thing. These are the pretty obvious things you can follow. I just wanted to show you how you can do it inside a gem because it was a hard time for me it, uh, to catching up these things because there are some things which are creating problems when I was doing. Okay, so thank you guys. I know it's been long since I put in my last video, but I will try to be more regular. I got stuck in some places with my some previous commitments. So thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed till now, please subscribe so that you can get quality content. Thank you so much.